And another one. We back with another episode of GhodCast podcast. This is episode 3. Glad to be back. Glad to see you guys again. You have been an amazing audience thus far. Now, let's get into a couple of things that I deem important this week. Number 1, family Thanksgiving. Eat all the good food you can eat. Get around all the good people you can. Spend as much quality time as you can with everyone that you can. Loved ones, friends, family members, it doesn't matter. If you have a good heart and good energy with these people, get around them. Share the holidays with them. If you happen to going to be at work like myself, then make do with your coworkers. Make do with the customers. Just stay in the holiday spirit. That's really what it's all about this holiday. Stay in the holiday spirit no matter what. Moving right along. Number 2, there's some changes I had to make. All right. I know we all looking at the camera like, whoa, what is this man up to? He think he's LL Cool J or something? Like, who does he think he is? Why is this man head completely freaking bald? He gots to have a green screen. Nah. It's all me. But it's a reason why I had to do it. And I'm going to reveal that to you during this episode. But before we get into all that fancy schmancy, how's everyone doing? How's everyone week been? This is week 2. Well, this is week 3. Week 2 was a blast. I'm sure you guys enjoyed the last podcast where I talked about my 5 YWs and my 1 H. I'm pretty sure you guys enjoyed that. Now, the thing about me is I get real intricate when I get into it. And I want you guys to be braced into that. I don't want to just come off the bat swinging, but I kind of already am. So we're just going to hit a couple of home runs together, run a couple of bases together, and see how we could turn this game out. The best thing for us to do, in general, is to be ourselves. And that's kind of what this whole bald head is symbolizing, is that I have to be myself. It's some things that I need to learn. It's some things that I need to go through and certain things that I'm only going to understand. And that's what this bald head symbolizes. When God calls me to shave my head, that means that I need to go back to the foundation, implement some missing pieces that I picked up along the way. And also, I need to gain new knowledge and insight. So, the baldness is for a clear, clean cut connection. Inversely, completely bald is the same thing as completely long. So, it's just all about what end of the spectrum of the journey you're on. I am on the front end of the journey where I have to grow into the person I want to be with a little bit more of a better transition. My transitions have sucked. I've always been great at getting to it, and I've always been great at leveling up, but I've always been horrible at transitioning. This season, I won't be though, because it's the transitions that really make the move. And it took me a lot of failed moves to realize that, but I am on board and I am on key, and I have a great understanding of that now. What does this bald head symbolize for me spiritually? My bald head spiritually symbolizes a landing zone. So you know how a helipad, a helicopter has a helipad, and the plane has a runway, right? Those are the landing zones for those aerial vehicles. Now, being as though I'm a spiritual vehicle, what is God's landing zone? Boom, my head, my completely bald head. He could tap into me however he needs to because I have a fresh surface. I have fresh fertilizer. He could plant new seeds and new ideas. I'm rewashed, I'm renewed. I'm a clean canvas. He can use me in a different way. Because the things that I took along with me On the first couple of journeys, I don't need now. I need new things to take with me. So he stripped those from me. Boom. And now he's tapping in and pouring into me more knowledge and new wisdom that I could use to go forth and accomplish better and more things. So I know a lot of people wonder what's with my style. So now I have the bald head. I just recently had the silver and red 720s. What's really with my style? A lot of people can't call it. They don't know what I'm going for. They don't know what I'm on. So let me break it down to y'all. I am Mr. Exotic himself, right? I'm Mr. Exotic, fresh to death, nonetheless. Kick it in the flesh, never rest. We get it like that. That's how I choose to get out, man. I like the exotic look. I like the foreign look. I like the French, Japanese, urban style, all fused together. That's really what I be on. So it's really hard to tell. It's really hard to say, pinpoint when you look at me like, oh, he's dressed like this, or oh, this is his flavor, this is his style, because I mix so many together. And those three I just named are only 10% of everything I take and everything that motivates my style. But in simple terms, like I said, Mr. Exotic himself, that's where we could leave it at. I feel like that style suits me. I get to express myself a lot through my style, and I get to deliver a lot of messages. And they get across pretty clean cut. And there's a lot of great conversation starters as well when people ask me, oh, where'd you get this? Or how much did that cost? Or do you think I'll look good in this? Woo, woo, woo. Like my delivery of my aesthetic, it starts a lot of conversation. And I'm always happy to give insight on it too. You know what I mean? It's not something that I'm confused on. Something I've been working on and building towards for a long time. And I'm not even in my final phases of the complete image I want, but I can say I'm getting fairly close. I'm about 85% there. I have a ways to go, but I'm about 85% there. And that's what I'm saying. It's very important to know who you are when you're going on life's journeys. Because if you don't know who you are, you can get lost and you can keep repeating cycles. So you get a better grip of who you are. You can keep track of your progress. Because now you could look back at reference points and say, oh, I was this type of person during this phase. Oh, I like these qualities about me. Let me take this along with me during my next phase. Or, oh, I don't need these qualities. Let me leave these behind. I feel like a lot of us get lost in our own sauce because we don't know what true value is. A lot of us really think kissing ass and being second is value. No. A lot of us think being an assistant is value. And not all the time. We got to start exploring other avenues in which we call value. If you listen, there's a time and a place for secondary behavior, and it's a time and a place for primary behavior. But given the type of person you are, it's going to be more time than others that you have to fill a position. So let's take me for an example. As I'm trying to climb the ranks in my fields and the desires and things that I'm pursuing, I can't always take the back seat. As humble as I am and as much as I would like to, and as much as I have done in the past and chased that behind the scenes type of thing, what doesn't work for me is not being able to fully add to or fully contribute to a process. So just trying to utilize me or pinpoint certain things about me that you feel like you could benefit from, that's cool. And I'm willing to do that. And I do that from time to time. But when it comes to me getting my things together and me getting in a certain position, I don't have time for that type of stuff. So I have to make grounded decisions and I have to come first. It's not a competition thing and it's not a, oh, I'm going to step on your toes so I can get to the top, or I'm going to cut off your hand so I can get this as a reach. Like, no, I don't play those type of games. I play fair, but I play hard too. So that, I think that comes with the territory, honestly. And with that territory comes the responsibility of having integrity, right? If you lack integrity, then a lot of times when you're alone, you're not going to be as accomplished as you are when people are looking at you, when you're in front of a crowd. And you don't want to be that type of person. You want to be consistent when the door is closed and the door is open, so that that's how you gradually grow, by having integrity. Consistent growth comes from integrity. Consistent growth comes from integrity. It's what you do, what your plans and goals are when you're alone. Yes, get your rest. We all need our rest. Let's not be robotic here. Let's get our rest. Let's meditate. Let's take our breaks. Let's take our time off. But let's be real. Getting to that next level at any age and at any stage, it requires a complete zone in. A zone in that we can't compensate for. There's no such thing as fake it till you make it when you're really trying to make it. It's either you really making it or you're not. How can you fake make it? It's either you really making it or you're not. No matter what you're doing and no matter what you did to get there, you're not fake doing it. You're doing it for real. So even if you're infamous or you have a weird type of fame or people know you in a weird light or for something crazy or stupid, you still had to get to that position. You see what I'm saying? So we work hard to get places. We work hard to do things, but then we don't follow through because we don't have a schedule. We don't have an organized, systematic routine. And it's not about being systematic. It's more so about being calculative. You want to have at least a projection towards what could be. I'm not saying you got to be Houdini or you have to be Miss Cleo and you predicting the future. You could see beyond the hidden walls, or you could get you know what I mean? You could change the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying any of that, or you could shift time. I'm just literally saying make sure you're being calculative. Make sure you're putting one foot in front of the other. Make sure you're using proper form, just like you would in the gym. Make sure that when you're going for things, you're doing things all the way through and through so you can fully benefit. Because we all know when you miss a step, you miss a step. You feel me? So we got to get out of these hamster wheels. And the way to do that is with integrity. Yes, we are going to put in hard work. We're all going to do the dance when the lights are on. When the light go off, we must still be doing the same thing. We must be practicing as hard as we play and playing as hard as we practice, so that the lifestyle can continue. Now, more so than ever, I got to start thinking about the position I want to be in, not just for me, but for the potential family I want to build. So better now than when I'm in the middle of leading my family and leading in love. Better now, I'm getting all my ducks in a row. I'm getting all of my Zen moments, all of my monk moments together, and I'm going through them now alone, so that if I have to go through them with a family, I'll be able to explain it to them and guide them through it if they choose to join, or if they have to be witnesses and standbyers. Then I'll be able to, again, guide them through what I'm doing so that they'll have an understanding. See, that's the thing about us as men, is that, yeah, we have the positional duties to lead, but a lot of us don't have the prerequisites to lead. And that's fine. We got to stop beating ourselves up as men, right? It's fine to lack. It's fine to not have. But what's not fine is you not building a backbone and finally getting what's yours in this world. Sometimes you may have to ask your way to the next level. Sometimes you may have to be assisted to the next level. That doesn't negate or take away any more or less. It only takes you 2 seconds to get credit where credit is due. It only takes 2 seconds to say, hey, so-and-so helped me out. Hey, so-and-so put me in some position. What we think as a people is that when we shed light on people that's responsible for putting us in position, we think that is a decrease, or we think we're handing over a piece of our earnings. That's false. Think about this. If you have a barber, right, and you have a TV show, and you want to always look good for your TV show, and your barber is cool enough to cut your hair, get you nice, clean, and crispy for your show, but every show, you don't mention none of your shows, none of your episodes, you don't mention your barber. But everybody always saying, oh, you look good. Oh, man, you fresh, you clean. You don't want to give credit to the barber, though, because you want all the glory for being fresh and clean. As if they going to be like, oh, you got your hair cut by a barber, professional barber? Oh, you ain't that crispy. I mean, even if they did say that, which they won't, but even if they did, who cares? That's what I mean by that integrity. Give people the credit that they deserve. If somebody put in work, they deserve the credit under all circumstances. So as a people, we worried about 720 and 800 credit scores. Dog, we can't even simply give credit to our neighbor that put in work. We can't even give credit to our colleague that put in work. So what's the rush to a 720? So we can get a loan? So we can go in debt? You don't go in debt when you give people credit. You go in debt when you're trying to get a loan off of somebody else's name. When you're trying to get the glow off of somebody else's work. That's when you go into debt. But you don't go into debt when you say, somebody helped me. My family was responsible. Some people put me in position that was in position that I needed to be in, and they helped me get there. Much respect. And same for me. I'm in the position that I'm in because my family has my back. Good friends have my back. People in high places have my back. Not everywhere I go. Not all the time do my people that have my back. But as a man who's striving for the top of the line success, what more can I ask for? I get the help when I need it. I'm fighting hard. I don't even say fight hard. I'm working hard and I'm strategizing. I'm strategizing to get what I want, because the world has a weird way of balancing itself, but it also has a weird way of having imbalances as well, which aids in the balance. So I'm going to create that imbalance where I have it all, because there's people. I got to see people like Mr. Organic, people like Mike Rashid, people like Mike Tyson, people like Will Smith, people like Kobe, R.I.P., Chris Brown, like you name it. People that have the total package. They have the good spirits. They have the great God-given talent, and they have manifested a lifestyle from it. If there are multiple people, the Drakes, there's multiple people that I got to see with my own two eyes live the life that I dreamed of and that I am so close to obtaining. So why give up now? Why settle? Why say that's not for me because it's challenging for me to get? That's stupid. Best thing I could do is grind. I'm going to get to the other side. And when I get to the other side, I'm going to love it. So I'm starting to love it now. I'm starting to truly have a true love and passion for the progress of this thing. And not just have it thrown in my lap. Not just have it handed to me. Because when I finally get to the other side, because I made it through the struggle, I won't be so selfish. Yeah, because I made it through the struggle, I won't be so selfish. I won't say, all this is all for me. All this is all about me. Nah. Hey, I know how hard it is. You look like you could use a hand. I got a couple fingers for you. Let's see what you can do. See what I'm getting at? Let's keep on expanding. We broke into real estate. Cool. We got into bigger and better things. Cool. We branched out. Perfect. But let's take it a step further. Let's reach out into unity. We gotta let that fear of Black Wall Street go. You gotta let that fear go. We had it all and they bombed it down. That's all they do is every time we get something, they bomb it down. Can't limit our success. We can't sneak our success. And that's what they were trying to tell us. You know, if it wasn't a message that I picked up one thing from the Panthers and Kings and the Luthers is that you be successful proudly and publicly. And when they wage war, you go back to war with them. But now you have the tactics. Now you have the manpower. You don't have to just run in like barbarians now. You see? Yeah. Don't be private. Don't be private with the success. Nah. Don't just build a Black Wall Street. Don't. It's parts of the globe that's all ocean. Let's get some more islands under our name. Yeah. Let's get some more estates. Let's get some more ranches under our names. Yeah. Let's get international. Let's go all the way with it. Akon and them already got a head start. They already got towns and countries, whole countries. We getting there. Let's not rush. Let's not be greedy. Took us a long time to just get a crumb. But now we got 5-course meals floating around. Let's be patient. Let's enjoy what we got so far. Because we made it far. We made it so far, we don't even know how far we come most of the time. So let's just take a step back to acknowledge that. While we take a step to acknowledge how far we came, for future reference, if you want to place an ad here, be my guest. Just shoot me a DM or an email. I'll be more than glad to place an ad for you right here. If you want to promote your music, if you want to promote your website, if you want to promote a product, if you want to promote your page, your social media, anything, your business, whatever you want to promote, I'll drop an ad here, give a little information about it, and then keep the show rolling. So again, if you have inquiries to place your ad here, go ahead and shoot me a DM, and I'll be more than glad to respond. Or shoot me an email. I'll leave my email in the comments, and I'll be more than glad to get back to you. Now, let's get back into it. So this is a part of me conquering myself. Before I get to getting the baddies, you know what I mean? Before I get to that lifestyle that the others that I named earlier in the podcast are living, I'm not even interested in being there because I'm growing still. I'm still collecting gems. I'm still getting to the bag. I'm still getting my paperwork right. So the last thing on my mind is a gorgeous, God-fearing woman, because I ain't trying to screw her up or screw her lifestyle up. And I'm not trying to go through that pimping player phase either. I'm really just trying to stay the course. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to point A to point C. No bullshit in between. So I got a lot of potential, but it's finna be 2023. We not doing potential. We doing playmakers. You either making a play or you out the game. We not potentially winning no more. We have to win or get out the game. I don't want nobody rocking with me for my potential. Now, if you come through and you see what I got to offer and you feel like, ooh, I want to build with that. Ooh, we can grow some. Ooh, we could plant a couple of seeds. He got what I need at this phase in my life. Let's build. That's totally different. That's totally different. But you being in a different space than me and you settling for me and stuff like that, beat it. Beat it. I don't want to. If you gonna settle for me in the position I'm in, I don't want to. I don't, because I know my worth. I know my power. I know my journey. I know where I'm going. I know how it's gonna hit. I know it's gonna hit crazy. I know it's gonna hit different. So don't settle for me and what I got right now. Keep it moving. Stay on your level. Stay up here. I ain't mad at that. Stay up here. Because I'm right here. Stay up there. Don't come down here try to get, boost the ego. Stay up there. Stay up there, sweetheart. I'm gonna climb ranks. I'm gonna climb ranks. I'd rather have somebody that meet me, that's here with me, because that's where they at, and we do this, than somebody feel like, oh, let me. Nah, that's cap. That's cap. You feel me? I take escalators. You feel me? Not elevators. Because escalators still got steps to them, but you still on that smooth inclination as if you're on the elevator, but you still could put in that. You still could put in that footwork as if you want going up some stairs. So I don't take elevators. I take escalators. I'm like that. So if you in the elevator phase, keep going. Keep going. But I know that I'm finna go from an escalator to a private jet. See what I'm saying? From escalator to I'm different like that. I'm different like that. I don't play the low grounds. Like, I know where I'm at. I know what I lack. I know what I gain. I know what I need. I know what'll have me in a better position. But here go the thing. When you rolling with God, any position, the position you in is the best position at all times. Because at any time, shit can get worse and shit can get better. So it's always best to be present when you with God. If you by yourself, do whatever you want. If you got whatever you got going on, do that. I'm saying, as I roll with that man up there, his timing is always perfect. So whatever I do or don't got at any given time is what I do and don't need. So the same thing with people. Don't come into my life sizing me up and measuring what the fuck I got going on. Worry about what you got. If you would know if we equally yoked off the first conversation, off the first date. You don't need to date me, waste time, waste your time, waste your life to figure out how what I got to offer. You know what I got to offer on the first date. So do us both a favor. Stay in your lane, I'm gonna stay in mine. If we happen to be able to merge, we gonna float up the block then. But if not, don't crash into me. I ain't on none of that. I'm on something totally. Don't crash into me. Stay focused. And I had to learn that, like, let people be on their levels. Even if I want to rock with them hard, I want to rock with them tough. If I'm not on their level or they not on my level, it's just best we stay off each other's pathways, because ain't nothing to gain from that. Now, again, if we equally yoke and we have different strengths and different weaknesses, we can get somewhere. If you further ahead in your journey and you're in a position where in order to grow, you need to put other people in position, so that's your focus, then we could get somewhere. But if you set in your position and in your ways and what you got going on, and you just doing anything to kill time, don't call me. Don't rock with me. I ain't no past timer. I'm not no past timer. I'm really about making plays out here. So I have no shame in my game at all. Why? Why be ashamed of who you are? Why be ashamed of the way you thought? Why be ashamed of how you acted? Why be ashamed of how you position yourself? If you don't like it, if we don't like it, go back to the drawing board, go harder. Go back to the drawing board and do it again. It's that simple. Don't keep screwing up. Don't keep making excuses. Don't keep getting upset. Don't keep using frustration as a pilot to distraction. Be at peace with dysfunction. Be at peace with delays. Because ain't nothing worse than being on time when it ain't your time. You're doing a whole bunch of showing up to show out and the show over before it even starts. Chill, take it easy. That's all I'm saying. Take it easy. Know yourself, know your worth. Take the pressure off other people. If you ain't got it, if you like me, you ain't got it yet, you ain't got it all, you ain't got it like that, take it easy. Chill. Get your shit right. Get the bag flowing, man. Then let life work its magic. Because we already know you get in what you put out. If I do say so myself, the last thing I want to do is live a life chasing the impossible. And they say nothing is impossible. But one thing that's impossible to do is be who you want to be while pursuing who you not. Stay if you can't. If you don't got it, don't force it. You can't pop out, don't pop out. You can't glow up, don't glow up. But don't not work towards it. Don't get lazy. Don't get discouraged. Don't get distracted. Keep working. It's all right. You was once hungry, got some food, appetite fulfilled. You was once without, went forward. Now you are with. See what I mean? Keep gaining. Keep going. 2023, keep going. They laughing at you. Probably because more people get to see you now. Keep going. They don't rock with your craft. They think you trash. Keep going. They negative in the comments. They calling you out your name. They putting different characters on you that's not you. Stay focused. Don't get, 2023, we not getting lost in the sauce. 2023, we not getting lost in the sauce. Repost this. 2023, we not getting lost in no sauce. At all. When you start winning, stay winning. Don't let the devil trick you out to position with that funny shit. Don't let them tell you, oh, they talking bad about you over there. They don't fuck with you over there. They got it in for you over there. And you over here. Stay over here, bro. You gonna go over there from over here because they said that. Don't get tricked out of your position. This how we gonna handle it. Look, this how we gonna, they said something about you over there. You said over here, now over there. Oh. I'll be back. You feel me? Let me leave from right here then. Since you came from over there to over here, then let me leave from right here and go over there. Not back here, but let me go over there. Don't deal with nothing. Don't deal with none of that. That tough guy shit, dead. That rah-rah shit, dead. That foo-foo shit, dead. Stand on your 10. Get your bag. Win your games. Stay in position. That's what we doing all 2023. If you rocking with that, Let me get a like, subscribe, and that notification bell turned on. If you rocking with that, share this. Because 2023, it's all you. Oh, yeah. Drake said it best, didn't he? Y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving. Y'all make sure y'all eat good. Y'all give y'all family hugs. All the children, make sure they have a good time. Make sure they know what family is about. And most of all, make sure that they feel the love of Christ, no matter what. If you don't got it, it's all good. We finna get it. And don't never forget, we already got what we have. We just trying to get what we want. Stay blessed, man. GhodCast podcast. And another one.